All right, everyone. Thank you for joining us here today for Webinar Wednesday. Our topic, Search Smarter, Not Harder, with Schaedler Yesco's new advanced search. I want to just remind everybody that your cameras and microphones are all turned off to hopefully keep things running smoothly. If you do have any questions or comments that you want to throw out there, you can put them in the chat and we will answer them. At the very least, we try to answer them at the end, if not during the session today. I want to also make you aware that this training is being recorded and will be posted online for future viewing. My name is Brent Fry. I'm a pricing and content specialist here at Schaedler Yesco, and I work closely with Chris Coletta, who is our e-com specialist. I'm going to turn things over to Chris to get things started here today.
Thank you, Brent, for the introduction. Hello, everybody. Welcome to this week's webinar, where we will introduce Schaedler Yesco's powerful new search tool. This tool is designed to help you search smarter, not harder, enabling you to find exactly what you need quickly and efficiently. We value your time and aim to make your search experience as seamless as possible. I'm Chris Coletta, the e-commerce specialist, as Brent mentioned, at Schaedler Yesco. And of course, joining me is Brent, and he's our pricing and content specialist. So Brent, how do you think the new search will help our customers?
Well, I definitely think it's going to help them a lot more than what they've experienced in the past with our search on our website. There's really a lot to be excited about with the new search, but I think what stands out for me is that it simplifies and really accelerates the search process. It's going to deliver precise results for them without the need to navigate through multiple pages or menus. It's going to save them valuable time and effort. The improved search, it's not only going to save you time and energy, but it's also going to ensure that you can quickly find what you need, which is going to allow you to move on with the rest of your day. And that's really important. Everybody's time is valuable, and we respect that. And with that being said, let's jump into what we have to show you here today. We have some really cool stuff to show you, so let's jump right in. Chris, I'll turn it back to you.
Great, thanks, Brent. Our first topic that we're going to dive into here is the smart partial search results. It's very frustrating when you don't know the exact part number and you can't remember it, so you struggle finding it on a website. So we do have a solution for that. And for example, what we're going to do here is we're going to put in this part number MILW space 3697-22. So as you notice, as Brent's typing this out, he's typing out the part number and the part number comes right to the top right away. That's because it's also an exact match. But at the same time, if he removes the 22, it's still there, as you can see. So it will feed into the autocomplete of the search as he types it and gets more precise. But if he doesn't know it exactly, he'll be able to see it in that autocomplete, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, and you can also see there, I just have MILW space 36, and it's already popping up at the top there.
Yeah, it works great. Previously, maybe that wouldn't come up like that in our previous search, but moving forward, this is the way our search is going to act. Another part number is, to give another example, is MILW space 48-22-6625. And as you can see, as Brent gets more precise with the search of what he's looking for, it pops right up to the top and gives you exactly what he's looking for. And he takes away a couple digits off of that part number and it's still there. So that's very useful and will help you out amazingly. I've been totally amazed by this function. So that's that topic. Let's move on to the next one with Brent, hyphenated and non-hyphenated searches. Go ahead, Brent.
Yeah, this was always a hot topic for our old search. If you didn't know exactly where a hyphen should go or didn't know what a hyphen was actually in a part number, the search would not find it usually. But with the new search, if you know where a hyphen goes, In this case, we're going to look up a fluke-T6-100. Now that's the exact part number. So of course, we would hope it's going to find that. But say you didn't know those hyphens existed. Say you just put in spaces instead. The site's still going to find it. It's going to throw in the hyphens for you, and you'll be able to click on that item. If we smush everything all together, no spacing, no hyphens, it's still going to find it. So whether you know the exact part number as we know it on our side, or whether you know it as the way maybe you wrote it down, whether you have spaces, hyphens, or if it's all one number altogether with no spaces, no hyphens, it's going to find it. So that's one example of that. Another one is a Lithonia item. The exact part number as it is on our system has the hyphens in it. So LITH space WF6 hyphen PAN hyphen R12. Obviously, it's finding that. But again, say you didn't know hyphens were in there, didn't know where the hyphens were, it's still going to find it. And again, you could even remove the spaces, and that part number is still going to get found. So pretty exciting stuff, because in the past that would not have happened on our site search, but now new and improved search, it is going to find it, whether you know the hyphens, whether you know the spaces, however you enter it, more likely than not, it's going to find it. Chris is going to go over exact search part, or exact part number search now.
Thank you, Brent. Great explanation. Moving into the exact part number search, you've already kind of seen this with our previous explanations. But what this does is, as long as the part number is in our system, it's on our website, there's an extremely high chance it's going to show up if you're searching for it. I don't like to make promises, but I feel pretty good about this one. As long as it's on our system, like I said, it should pop up. So if Brent was to type in Fluke, FLUKE hyphen 1587 FC, you'll see it exactly pops up. There's nothing more frustrating when you know the website has this product because you purchased it before, and you put the same part number in and it doesn't pop up in your search. It's happened to me before, not just on our previous search, but on other websites. It's very frustrating. So this will help you save time. Also with the partial search and everything with it, which is popping into the results, that's exactly what we want to happen. Also too, we're going to try another part number. This one's a little unique because it does have measurement inside of it. So this part number starts with 3M space 50 dash the word unprinted space or hyphen 2 double quote X 100 single quote. And there it is. Before Brent even finishes typing it out, it pops up, which is really cool. And you notice we did use some measurement in there with the double and single quote for inches and foot. So if that brings up another topic. So if Brent were to take away that whole part number and just type in 2 space inch X 100 F space FT, as you can see, it brings up that same part number. It does measurement conversion, meaning if you type in inch, it's going to recognize the quotes, single, double, etc. And vice versa too. If there's something in the part number with inch or feet, it's going to recognize it, which this is kind of is a pretty cool feature and very powerful because it's going to bring up other part numbers as well with those same conversions. So very cool stuff right there. That's what I have for exact part number search and measurement. But on the next one with Brent, easy filtering.
Yeah, easy filtering can come in handy when you don't know exactly what you're looking for, but maybe you're just looking for a group of products, say screwdrivers in this case. So you type in screwdrivers, hit enter, you're going to get a lot of results and probably too many results that you want to narrow it down and say it's something you want in the next day or so. So you want to choose products that are in stock. you're still looking at 300 some items here, but you can continue to narrow it down with these filters here on the left-hand side. You could even search within these results. But say I'm loyal to Klein in this case, I can view all the Klein screwdrivers that Schaedler has, and that'll help narrow down your search. And again, you can continue narrowing it down by using these filters here on the left-hand side. The same is true for, say you're looking for fish tape. Hit enter on that. So you get a little bit less items, but still you want to narrow it down. Let's narrow it down to just stock fish tapes. And in this case, I prefer ideal fish tapes. You're going to narrow that down to 9 different fish tapes that you can look at and compare and contrast what you're exactly looking for. So hopefully by able to use a search like that and then narrow your results down by using these filters here at the side. You can add them, you can clear them as you go, and that'll help you see the different results and hopefully help you on your way to find what you're looking for. Next thing up is optimize content results with our keywords. Say you're looking for something that maybe isn't a product, but a service or a solution that Schaedler may offer. Today I'm interested in what Schaedler can do for project management. So I'll type in project management, pops up construction services. You go on the construction services page, scroll through, and here's the section on project management services. So it'll tell you everything that Schaedler Yesco can do as far as that goes. Another thing you can search, I know we just had an expo, but there's also one coming up in the West. So type in Expo 2024. Here's a recap of what happened in the East with some videos of the trainings and also other things that happened, the seminars. And then down here at the bottom is information on Expo West, which happens to be in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and that's going to be Wednesday, September 18th. So content, not just products, but you can also search for content in our search bar. And last but not least, if this is more on the product related side, say I'm looking for corn cob lights, that's what I call them. So if you search corn cob lights, you're going to get search results for that. We'll say this probably, or if we haven't said it already, we'll say it now that this search is ongoing enhancements. It's not ever going to be perfect, but we want to get it as close to perfect as possible. So if there is a jargon that you use or industry term that you use and you search it and it doesn't come up, feel free to throw us an email and let us know about that. And we can certainly add it to search and help create these results that you're looking for. But it is smart, a smart search, and it does learn. So it will learn over time what people are searching for and what they're clicking on in response to that search result. And it'll just keep getting better and better as time goes on. With that, I'll turn it back to Chris. We have one last thing to cover.
Thank you, Brent. We're going to cover associated products and alternate products. This was brought to our attention. That was really liked by somebody, but if you go ahead and you type in AB space 700 hyphen HLT 1U1. What you're going to see here, if Brent scrolls down, you'll see associated products. If you don't know, say you're looking for something, you don't know the name of it that goes along with the product that you searched. These are related products that can be used with that product as well. And say you're looking for one of these, there it is. It's right there, pops up in related products, which is very cool and very helpful for you because it's also going to save you time in the long run. Another product is FIRX space 21007581. And this is regarding the alternate products. So if we're out of stock, hopefully we're not out of stock of product that we search for, but just say we are, alternate products is going to bring up another product that is alike the one you searched. So that is also very helpful. even if you wanted to buy one of those and then go back, and when we get the other ones in, you could purchase those if you're in a pinch. But it's just very, very helpful to have associated products and alternate products to be given as an option. In closing, this wraps up a few of the different topics that we wanted to cover today. There's obviously a lot more to this search that we could get into later, but any questions that anybody has, we can answer now. I'm not seeing any questions, but that doesn't mean you cannot ask them through email. I think we may have a question coming right now. Could a conduit search bring up the master conduit page? Yes. If you search for conduit, what's going to happen is it's going to bring up a bunch of conduit products that the word conduit is used in. So yeah, you'll have, just like Brent did with screwdrivers, what will happen is it'll bring up every product that has conduit. Also, you'll see the different categories that are within conduit. So conduit, strut, and fittings. I think that's what you were asking, but yes, it brings that up. That would be a content search result. Same thing with PVC conduit. Could a PVC conduit bring the master PVC conduit page as well? Yes. So you type in PVC conduit and you'll see PVC conduit and fittings. So there, to answer your question, Clay, there you have it. Again, if there's any other questions, if we don't have time today, we will get to those via email. We'll send them to you through email.
And just to note again that there is the email that you can send us anything. If you have an issue with the website, something's not working right, even beyond search, you can email us at webmaster@sydis.com.
It doesn't come up that way on my webpage, Clay. If you could send that to us, we would like to take a look at that and look into that for you and see what you're seeing. That would be fantastic. And just again, send that to. Oh, go ahead.
I just want to make one quick note, Chris, that I think might be happening with Clay, because I know it would happen with me, is that when you're starting to type it in, you can't hit enter. You just start to type it in, and then the content will come up on that left side. So Clay, if you start to type it in and just pause, but don't actually hit enter or search, that's where you'll see the content over on that left side where you pointed to. Hopefully maybe that's just the issue that you were seeing, but if not, like he said, you can email them at the webmaster email and find out.
Thank you, Jana. Thank you very much. And also, Clay, we are working on a landing page for our links too.
Yeah.
Like we said, our it's not perfect right now. We're still developing. So eventually what we're going to have is a landing page for those links to pop up on when you do hit enter. So that'll be very helpful. And hopefully we'll be able to do another webinar on that once that's up and running as well. So if that's all we got for questions. Oh, go ahead, Brent.
I was just going to say that's a great point, that we are going to have that feature enabled at some point, where if you do hit enter, you are going to see the results that you're expecting, Clay. And I think that's what's happening, is you're probably hitting enter and it's not coming up as it should. But if, like Jana said, if you start typing, you will see results here on the left-hand side, and you'll be able to select PVC conduit and fittings, and you'll get this page.
Perfect. Thanks, Brent. So if that concludes our questions, I just wanted to run this real quick, is that I've asked myself this question many times. I know Brent has. Why go through the trouble of updating our search? Because this is a ton of work to get done. It's a lot to take on. Well, it's because our customers are most important to us. You guys are why we do this. By making search smarter and more friendly, our website helps you find what you're looking for faster and making your experience better and saving you valuable time. We understand that, like Brent was saying, our search is not perfect. It's constantly evolving and becoming more sophisticated. We view our site search as a powerful tool to help you find everything you need, from products to services and solutions. And if you can't find something, like we were saying before, please let us know. let us know, and we will definitely help you out. And let us know at webmaster@sydist.com. If we don't have an answer immediately, we will find one for you. And this concludes our presentation today. Thank you for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you again.
Thanks, everybody. We appreciate it.